Okay, so today we will discuss about props in React. Props in React. So, so many people are actually fear or confusing about props. Props are nothing but it means something like properties. Hmm. What is property? What is property? Property is a kind of object state value. Object state value. Okay, so what is a state? For example, if I take a dog have a number of properties. Dog have some name, dog have some color, dog have some breed, and dog have some height, dog have some weight. See everything. For example, name I can specify with a value. What the value I can able to specify with the name? Something like Tommy, and I can specify the color for this. Color should be something like white. I can say something like breed. I can say something like breed XYZ. Okay, whatever it means. And I can say some height could be something like 2.2. And weight I can say it something like 23.45. See, whenever you have some value for the property, suppose name Tommy, color white, and breed XYZ, and height 2.2, and weight 23.45. We are fixing the value. We are fixing the value for the property, that is props. So state is a concept. Later we will discuss about the state. State is nothing but property value, change property value dynamically. That is called state. That is called state. It's the property value getting changed. Value getting changed. It may be something like a color. Color white need to change to brown. If I want to go like this. Okay, so this is something like a state change process. State change process. Later we will discuss about the state and all in the class component itself. But here we are discussing about the props in functional component. Even in the class component also we'll discuss about the props. Now let me go to the program and same functional component I will use, or let me create a separate component according to the props. Props example. Props example.js. Okay. Let me go and create a function. You can directly props example, props underscore example. I'm creating what? Arrow function, right? Return this props example. I want to return something. Props example. Okay, fine. I want to export it. Export default. Okay, props example. Now come to the app.js. Import it. This is not there. This is not there. Let me try to import it. Import props example from props example. Props example. I'm trying to attach it. Now see the browser. When you see the browser, oh my God. Element type is a string component composite. Now let me save the things. Props example. So I got a props example. The problem is a program not saved properly. Okay, now my requirement is I want to create a simple object in the props example. Come to the props example. I want to create a simple an object. Let me create an object. Constant emp. Constant emp. I want to create a simple object emp underscore name. Emp underscore name is Srinivas. employee value, employee underscore age 34, comma compulsory. Hmm? Later we will discuss about object related rules and regulations. Now, employee salary, it may be something like 67,000, and employee ID, or just enough. These three are the values of this particular employee. What my requirement is here in this written, instead of this one, I want to say, division. Let me take a division over there. Let me take a division. So division. For this division, I want to have employee name, employee age, employee salary. Hmm. This one, employee name is, okay, this is JavaScript. JavaScript inside the HTML. JavaScript inside the HTML, you have to go with the object kind of thing. Object syntax, curly braces syntax. Okay. So emp dot emp name, emp dot emp name. So I try to add it. Next, emp dot second one is age, right? Emp dot emp age. And third one, emp is salary. Emp is salary. Mhm. Emp salary. So this time this is emp underscore salary. We have three things. Finally, output, you can see the output. EMP name is Srinivas, EMP age is 34, and EMP salary is 67,000. Fine. Now the thing is, inside this, okay, props example is executing fine. Now the important thing, what my requirement is, I will be having props and I need to assign the values using by the props. Got my point? I need to use the employee as a class, as a function. For this employee, I will be having a number of values. For example, I want to have the EMP name. I want to have the EMP age. I want to have the EMP salary. Different. Okay, so in that case, what I want to do is I'll stop all these things. Okay, I don't want all these things. Create a function like an employee. Function employee. Okay, employee. Mhm. And it is written a values like sorry. It is written values like division. Okay, keep the division here. Fine. So inside the division, I will be having different kind of values. I will be having the same EMP. This one, these things. Okay, I want to keep the all H1s here. Okay. One is employee name. One is the employee age, and one more is the employee salary. We will be having three things. Now my requirement is I want to import employee, not functional props. Import employee. Okay. I need to export it, right? Properly, I need to export it. Export employee. Okay, export default employee. Sorry, export default employee. So employee should be export from the uh, file called props example here. Okay, now here the thing is import employee from props example. Props example is the file name and component name is employee. Component name is employee. So you have to utilize as employee. So here try to access as employee. Okay, now the thing is very important. I want to have employees saved. And we got a same thing. Employee name is Srinivas. Employee age is something like 34. Employee salary is something like 67,000. But here the thing is, values are going to be passed. Values are going to be passed with the object. Whatever the object we have here, from this object, values are passing. From this object, values are passing. So instead of that, what I can do is here I can specify as props. Here I can specify as props. And here I will decide with my property something like employee name. Employee name. See, props dot employee name. I can specify props dot employee name. Okay, so here I want to create this employee as props. Okay, so here I am just using as props here. And here employee name is here in app.js. Here also props. Props dot employee name. Employee name. So I can specify the employee name as kind of Srinivas. Okay. This is my first employee basically. And I can give employee age and salary, or another employee something like Srikanth, and another employee something like Suresh. I got three employees now. The first employee got employee name as Srinivas, second employee name as Srikanth, third employee name as Suresh. Come to this one. Come to this one. I don't want to do this once here. This time employee name is props dot emp name. That's all enough. Only name I want to retrieving now. And this should be inside the braces, curly braces. Don't forget about it. Don't forget about it. Why? Because this is JavaScript. And I'm not using object now. I'm retrieving the value. I'm retrieving the value. Employee name. Okay, employee name is not coming. Just go to the inspector. Go to the console. Okay, uncaught error element type is somewhere we got a issue. Just rectify it. So program not saved properly. Now just go to the props example here. So employee, we will be having the props properly. So this is the keyword we need to mention for this employee. And I'm actually retrieving the only name value now. That name value is something like props.emp name. But here I'm passing the value for the name. EMP name is Srinivas and EMP name is Srikanth and EMP name is Suresh. Properly save the values. Properly save the values and go to the output now. Okay, so yeah, employee name is Srinivas, employee name is something like Srikanth, and employee name is some kind of Suresh. But here, what is happening? Only name values I got. Only name values I got. Let me go with the salary also. Salary. Okay. Salary is equal to 45,000. Oh. It should be string. Now, salary, space, you have to give the space. Without space, it will not take 56,000. And salary is equal to 76,000. Now I'm giving salary also. But come to here, I want to print out all the values like salaries also. But salaries of the each and every employee, I will keep in the H3. I will keep in the H3. Okay. H3. Close H3 here. H3 open, H3 close, and employee salary. I want to print employee salaries. And here the thing is props dot emp. Okay, now just it is salary. Salary, I think so. What is the property you are giving here? That is the property you have to get it. Props dot salary. So when I say props dot salary, then obviously you can able to get the salary. So, yeah. And why this was coming with a blue color? Something CSS is working for that. I don't want any CSS for that. You can just keep off CSS completely. I got keep off the CSS. I don't have any CSS working now, but all my content should come into the center of the screen. If you want, you can do that using with style. You can write a style for this, and H1. For H1, I want to write a different kind of styles. And H3, for H1, I want to give the name kind of heading one. Head one, this one, head one. Color red. Okay, you can specify like this, color red. Font style, italic, text align, center. Okay, font style also should be like JavaScript. Font, S capital, font style, font, S capital, font style italic. Okay, now this is the my style. Suppose, for example, so here style is equal to my style. My style. My style is the style. Let's go. Okay. Now this one also. For H2 also, I want to define one more thing, my style one. Define one more object, my style one. For my style one, color is blue and remaining things as it is. Okay, if you want font family, Vardhana. Let me give the Vardhana font family for that. My style one should be available for the H3. Style is equal to my style one. My style for H1, my style one for the H3. Now you can see, yeah, this one. Okay, for the division, I want to give the style for the division root style, const root style is equal to, okay, so background color, light green. Background color I'm trying to provide. At the same time, margin for each and every element, I'm just giving something like 6 px. Can I say margin bottom? Margin bottom 6 px. Okay, not applicable. Okay, this root style I want to apply for the division. Style, root style. Now you can see. Okay, let me give some padding also inside. Better this opacity. Opacity, I'm just giving 0.3. Padding 5 pixel. Inside 5 pixel padding I'm trying to. Now let's see opacity. Okay, opacity is getting changed for everything. Now let me delete the opacity. Opacity is applicable for everything. That is the problem. The root level it is applicable. Employee name I got, employee salary I got. Using with props, you can do this kind of thing, but I want to change the value. When I click on something, my salary should be updated with 10,000. When I click on the button, somewhere I will take a button. When I click on the button, salary will be adding with 10,000 extra. Add bonus or reductions, whatever you want, you can do with events and all. For that, we need to apply a straight concept. Later, we will discuss about all this. The props, nothing but props are mutable. Straights are immutable.